Hello, gang. Alrighty, it's 11 p.m. um Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, so here is our week 8 portfolio review. All right, so currently right now, let's go to live. All right, we're currently down $47. For the day, we're up $1,300. For the week, we're down $694. For the month, we are up $7,696 for 23%. For the past 3 months, we're up $10,393 for 34%. Year to date, we are up $11,358 for 38%. For the past year, we are up $11,426, and all time we're up $3,567. That is great that we beyond our all-time, uh, which was I think about according if you go back a few weeks, maybe week 2, 3, you'll see that we were at this was 36,000, I believe, 36 or 38,000, and so we'll make some progress. We got our dividends paid out this past week. Um, and you can see Coney, we have 2,500 shares, Misty 700, Tesla's 260, Ybit 100 shares, OT 45 shares, IWMY 24 shares, AIYY 20 shares, SMCY, which is new to the family, 10 shares, and YieldMax 2.38 shares still. So let's take a quick review of our portfolio. Oh, let me go back because I wanted to do this. Let's see here. I want to do this. All right. So this is the past month. And we know that these straight lines here represent the weekend, Friday evening up until now, or up until Monday morning, pretty much. So we can see here this weekend we was in that 32,000 range. Started the week out, headed down, headed down, headed down, headed down, further down, and then that Friday we started to pick up and regain right here. So we was feeling pretty good right here, and then all of a sudden we just started to drop, and then we made a recovery here late Friday, going into the weekend, and there we were at 29. We opened up that Monday, hitting 32, came down a little bit, doing pretty consistently, and then all of a sudden we took a dip, and then late that Friday we started to make some more gain. Now it was at 32, headed into that weekend, where here we were 29, headed into this weekend. So it looked like each weekend, each Friday, we've had gain, significant gain. All right, so here we are Monday, out of the gates, bam, 34, hitting it up, made a few dips, come down, and boom, we just just bottom out a little bit right there. And then late that Friday, we started to make some gain. I mean, I was getting excited just seeing it move like that. All right, so and then this weekend, that weekend we were boom. Then we opened up Monday, boom, 41,000, all time high. And I got paid dividends that week too. So that was the let's see, Coney weekend where I got paid $2,700 in dividends. All right, so then this past week that we just had, we opened up, hitting at 41,000. Then we come down a little bit, doing all right, and then boom, we just dropped. We dropped, boom, 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 boom. But then we were still pretty much still here. But after hours, we got our dividend payout for MSTY, which was what was that? I think $2,900. We'll take a look at it right quick. And then this is where we are this weekend. And we can see overnight it's starting to make some recovery. So um, now that we're on have completed a full month of October with dividends being paid out, let's take a look here. So we we started the month of October here with Tesla, second group B with Nvidia, Coney, which I had Coney and OT. And then this past Friday, we got paid out MSTY. Yeah, just MSTY. Oh, and AIYY. We got paid out that. And I bought 10 shares of SMCY. So overall, I would like to have maybe a minimum of 3 from each group. So I have Tesla right now. I have YBit. I'm keeping my eye on TSMY and Snowy. And depending on how they play out, if TSMY is like SMCY and pay out pretty nice dividends, we may look at them. But the last payout was like 37 cents. But anyway, we would probably go with Tesla, YBit, and probably go back to ORG. I had it a while back, not in this account, but in another account I had ORG. All right, and so Group B, Nvidia would be one I would consider. Um, I'm not sure about Palantir. Uh, I think I don't know it's Palantir, but I'm not sure how we're gonna pronounce the PLTY. Um, maybe this gold one here. But other than that, that's not too many I would consider other than Nvidia for sure. Group C, we currently have Coney and OT. So the 3 I would probably consider here would be Coney, OT, and PP's been doing all right, but I don't really follow PayPal that much. So I'll, excuse me, got the hiccups here. I would probably end up defaulting to AMDY because they may eventually have some of the same pool as NVIDIA had when they start to move. So that's something I may consider NVIDIA. Of course, Group D, we have MSTY and we have AIYY. And we just added SMCY. So we're going to play with this one. We're probably going to buy this one on the EX date and build a position because we don't know with this one. It's new. We don't know if it's going to pull back, if it's going to have a lot of volatility and keep going. But we're going to buy on the EX date, small positions, if we are in a position to do so financially. All right, so the new one added to the family, SMCY. Let's see here. Let's see what they've done over the past month or so. I don't know if it's 3 months. It is 3 months. So they opened at $50, and they took off after the gates, came down, had a little pullback, resurged back up again, and then just recently had a dividend payout, which brought it back down, and we see it's on its way to make some recovery. So we have $520 as market value. We're currently up right now $16.20 with $50.46 as our average cost for 10 shares, and our portfolio diversity is at 0.81. 50.46, we see it currently now at 52.08, so we're in profit by buying on the EX date. I would recommend for anyone that wants to make an entry on these positions, if it doesn't already have a huge pullback and you got in low, at least consider seriously buying on the EX date so that you're not buying or chasing the price as it goes up. Because when it does pull back, and if you're not psychologically prepared to be down 2K or 5K for a period of time, And you're like, oh, I lost my money. Of course, it's only showing the value of the account, um, you know, down, but you're not actually have lost anything until you actually sell at a loss. So to minimize NAV erosion that some of you may be concerned about, buy low, buy on the EX date. Um, yeah. All right. So here we are. Let's see here. So they paid out on October 24th, $5.35, which is incredible. Even though the stock is 50 something dollars, I like that price. I don't know if that's going to be consistent. But man, anywhere from $3 to $5 is crazy. So we'll see. Like I said, we took a little small nibble, and we're gonna see if this is gonna be one of our babies. They only had $48,000. I mean, 48,000 in volume. We see their now that 52-week low is not true. They open up at 50, so I'm not sure why it's got that. But I know that's generally what the YieldMax funds usually do. So that's probably what stock analysis recorded it as. All right, so they only have 250,000 shares out. But yeah, something we keep an eye on. Next, MSTY. All right, so MSTY is currently $28.53. We have a market value of $19,971. We're up to date $637. And we have a total return and profit of $4,342 for 28%. Average cost is 22.33, 700 shares, portfolio density almost 31%. So you can see we're up. And right now I'm not considering shaving any of that to take any profit just yet. Because I'm waiting for the Bitcoin bull rally. Um, Wait for Bitcoin to take off. Let's see here. So Bitcoin right now is at 67,000. Ethereum's at almost 2,500. And so if Bitcoin is going to make that run for an all-time high, I think the last time was maybe around 75, 76K last time it ran up. All right, so hitting 80, 90, and what some are predicting 100K will cause Misty and Coney to go up significantly and pay out huge dividends. Now, my baby, which someday I will tell you all about, is all the way down here. Let's see here. My baby that I've got a huge investment in. Where's it at? It should be here somewhere. Maybe it's down further than I thought. Let's keep going. Well, I don't think it's that low. Can any, yeah, there we go, right here. Here's my baby. Chronos. CRO. This is my baby. This is where I have a huge amount of money invested in my crypto. Now I have some in those other positions with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they're very, very small. Very, very small. Oh, I have a little bit in right here, Shiba Inu as well. I have some Shiba Inu. Um, I have a little Dogecoin. Once I had a little XRP one time. I did nibble on that, but I got out of it. I think I may still actually have some just sitting there. All right, let's get back to Misty. All right, so oh yeah, we was talking about the dividend payout. So let's take a look right here. See, look at here. I wasn't lying. So we had 700 shares. We got paid $4.20 for $2,938.67 that week. So that was nice. And that's right, really almost at $3,000. If some of you can recall, my buying power had gotten down to 7K. So my thinking is that when they paid out right at $3,000, 3,000 of that is put back into the account. Um, and then it being a margin account, I got a credit for another 3,000, which to me shows this right here. So if I was down to 7,000, I got 3,000, that put me at 10K, and then I get a dollar for dollar, that put me at 13K of buying power. So that's going to be great. All right, moving right along. Quick review of Coney. Coney, we got $34,000, $34,700. We're up today $475. We're currently down in this account almost $1,800. Average cost is $1,460. So we can add to that position if we, have the available funds to do so. Coney. Oh, I know what I was going to do, guys. So check this out. Let's go back to Misty right quick. No, Misty, we're at Misty. All right, so let's look at the last 5 payouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that and see what we averaging in with Misty right quick. So Misty 14.1981 plus 1.8541 plus 1.9405 plus 2.332. I believe that's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, and one more. 303.03. All right, so that's 5, and let's divide it by 5. So over the past 5 months, Misty is averaging $2.67 per share. Now, if I had added the previous 2, it probably would have been close to 280 something. But that just gives you some insight to what Misty is paying out. All right, and we're going to do the same with Coney here. So this is Coney. We're going to take the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that. See what Coney is averaging. So we got 1.1098, 1.0432, 1.0061, 1.5732, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1.6982. All right, divided by 5. So Coney is averaging 129 for the past 5 months. And if you look at some of these other prices, it was paying out more, so that would bring it up to maybe about 150, maybe, which is good. Next, we have Tesla. Tesla is at $13.20 right now. We have just a little bit over $3,400. We're down $214. Average cost is $14.03, so we could add a little bit to that position if the funds are available. Let's do Tesla right quick. TSLY. All right, let's go to dividends. Let's get the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we're doing here on Tesla. All right, so we got 1.0949, 0.8186, 0.9661, plus 1.0035, and 0.6448 divided by 5. So 91 cents in the last 5 months, which is pretty good considering the price of it. And we have Ybit. Ybit is currently $13.52. We have over $1,300. We're up $3 right now. So yeah, so it's a little bit above our average cost right now. So let's look at I'm sorry guys. Let me go back to Coney. I didn't tell you the dividend payout for that. All right, so here we are. So we had 2,500 shares of Coney, and it paid out $1.11, giving me $2,774. Okay. All right, and Ybit. Let's do its last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all she got. All right, so let's figure it out. All right, so 0.79 8 plus 0.722 plus 0.671 plus 1.216 plus 1.371 equals that divided by 5. So it's averaging 96 cents for the past 5 months. And as Bitcoin continues to make a move upward, we should see this price go up as well as our dividend per month go up as well. All right, so this coming month, this week actually, we got Group A that's going to be paid out. We'll know the dividend distribution on Wednesday of this week, and we should see a regular rotation of getting dividends pay out in my account, particularly with Group A, C, and D. I don't really have anything here in this group. It may be a while before I consider buying something. All right, I think that's it. That's all I want to talk about right now. So you guys have a great day, a great week. Let's make this money on these high yielding ETFs. There's no reason why we can't. All right, and later on, probably tomorrow or Tuesday, I will drop a video showing the total dividends that I made with everything. Coney, MSTY, Ybit, IWMY, YieldMax, and give you my total distribution payout for the month of October. All right, have a great one. I'm out.